Want to get the Strokes' 1251 lead tone without blowing out all your amps?
Talk to me now, I'm older. Your friend told you 'cause I told her.
Well, check this out. Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Chasing That Tone, where each time we meet, we look how to emulate and replicate famous rock song guitar tones. And today we're going to take a look at Nick Valensi's synth-like lead sound in the Strokes' hit song 1251. So if you haven't heard that tone, it sounds like this in the song. It definitely sounds more like a synthesized keyboard than a guitar. Nick Valensi himself said that to achieve it, he actually ended up blowing out several amplifiers during the recording. Luckily, there's a way to avoid that. All you need is pretty much any semi-hollow or hollow body guitar, chorus pedal, and a nice overdriven tone on your amp. Now with regards to gear, Nick Valensi is known for playing the Epiphone Riviera P94. Basically a regular Epiphone Riviera that had the original humbucker pickups replaced with two Gibson P94 pickups. The P94s are basically P90 pickups that are size-fit in humbucker-sized housings. The idea being if you wanted P90 tones, but you didn't want to reroute your guitar, you could just install those pickups. Valensi's loyal use of the Riviera resulted in him getting a signature model from Epiphone in the mid-2000s. That guitar was unfortunately discontinued in 2010, and now it goes for stupid money on the used market. But luckily, any semi-hollow or hollow body guitar like my Fender Starcaster, my Gretsch G5622T, or my Gretsch Streamliner can actually get the tone pretty much right in the ballpark. Other than being hollow or semi-hollow, the only other requirement for the guitar is it has at least two pickups. My Streamliner here has three, and I'll show you how to deal with that in a second. But basically, you want to set the guitar to both pickups on, and then turn the tone knob, or knobs, plural, down. Should give you a sound something like this. Okay, that's pretty close. But it's still missing something. It sounds like there's some modulation in the original recording. And to get that effect, all you need is a chorus pedal, like my Boss CE2, or my Electro-Harmonic Stereo Electric Mistress, which is actually a chorus and flanger combo pedal, but all you need to worry about is the chorus effect. I first discovered this trick with the CE2 before I had the Mistress, and the settings I have on it right now for the effect are rate at about 2 o'clock and depth at about 11 o'clock. Whereas my ideal settings for the Mistress are rate at about 12 o'clock and chorus depth closer to 11:30, 11:45. Not quite halfway, but almost there. And here's what that sounds like. Now what if you only had a solid body, not a hollow or a semi-hollow? Well, the good news is, pretty much the same philosophy applies to guitars with humbuckers. Both pickups on, tone all the way off, chorus pedal added. So here's a sample with my LTD MH, as well as my Squier Jazzmaster, my Ibanez RVX 220, and one of my Stratocasters that has a humbucker in the bridge. On the Stratocaster, I have position 2 selected, which is the bridge and middle pickup together in parallel, and the tone knob all the way off. Now keep in mind, on most Stratocasters, the bottom tone knob only goes to the middle pickup, not the bridge and the middle together. So the Stratocaster sample is going to sound a little bit brighter than the rest. Now what if you have a guitar that only has one pickup, or no tone knob, or one pickup and no tone knob like my Kramer Barretta Special here? Well, this is how my chorus pedal settings sound with just one pickup and no tone. It still sounds decent, but it's lacking that characteristic warmth you get from turning the tone knobs down. But realistically speaking, if you do have a guitar like this that has only one pickup and no tone knob or one or the other, really all you have to do is lower the treble on your amp and then increase the bass for a warmer sound. Here's how that sounds. hope you guys liked the video, or at least found it entertaining. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can catch the next Chasing That Tone episode. And until next time, rock on. Bye for now. Every time we meet, we dissect. Every time we meet, we look into how to emulate famous rock song tones. Every time we meet, we look how to emulate how to. And all you need is any guitar. Now, regarding gear, Nick Valensi is known for playing the Epiphone Rivoli. Not the Rivoli, that's a bass. Basically, an Epiphone Rivoli, not a Rivoli. Now, the electric mistress here is actually a Flander. Yeah. Now, what if you don't have a hollow or a semi-hollow? You only have a. Here's a sample with my LTD MH350 NT. Oh, 100 MT. Well, here's how it sounds. Well, here's how the chorus pedal technique sounds with both. But realistically speaking,